Hi, welcome back to Nurturing Moms. In this video, I want us to discuss our posture, how we sit when we are pregnant, all right? My name is Shiro Shera. Welcome back to Nurturing Moms. So we all have a propensity to sit reclined or slouching, or you just sit back like this. You have your belly and that's how you're very comfortable, all right? But when you are pregnant, you actually need to sit up. You need to sit up, ladies, and the reason why you need to sit up, so this is what a female pelvis looks like, okay? These here and here, these two are your sits bones. At the back, this is your sacrum, and this little thing here is your coccyx or your tailbone. So when we sit, we're supposed to be sitting on our sits bones like this, the way I'm seated up. But we all have this thing of, reclining like this, and that's how you're comfortable. You put your feet up, and that's how you tend to see pregnant women sitting. But you need to sit up, sit up, sit up. What happens when you recline in that manner is that you're putting pressure not on the sits bones here, but on the coccyx. So what it does, when you sit, it pushes the tailbone inwards. So it pushes it inwards as opposed to it being outwards. Especially when it comes to labor, the coccyx should not be in, it should be outward. And there are different positions to get that to be that way. However, if you're constantly sitting, slouched, reclined, you're constantly pushing your tailbone forward or inward, shortening this distance right here. Okay? You don't want to shorten that distance. You need it to be open, and you need your muscles to adapt to being open, but you make them adapt to being much shorter. So that affects how your labor will progress. Let me tell you about myself. I have two children, and both babies were posterior babies. So posterior baby is a baby whose mommy's back and baby's back are facing each other. Okay? Normally, babies should be facing your back like this, or even if it's on the left or the right side, this way. They're facing inward. But both my babies were posterior babies, where the baby's back, mommy's back are facing each other. This is usually a very painful labor. And it could have been, I don't know, but it could have been every time I'm slouched, okay? Or when you enter the car to drive, you kind of push the seat back so that you're comfortable. You're still sitting not on your sits bones, but on your coccyx. By every time you're shortening and bringing this forward, not ensuring that you're nice and open, whereby if baby wants to keep dropping, there's enough space inside here for them to come into the pelvis as you're progressing through your pregnancy into the third trimester. So what I want you to do is to learn to sit up. And if you're too tired to sit up, just lay down, okay? But try to avoid sitting on your coccyx. You've got to sit up or sit or lie down. One of the things you can do to ensure that you have a good posture is do the Taylor sitting, okay? So Taylor sitting is whereby you sit this way, okay? So when you sit like this, I'm very comfortable. My pelvis is nice and open. So this surface, this area here ends up widening up because my feet are nice and apart. So you get a bigger surface area here, okay? You're not shortening it by sitting on the coccyx. This is comfortable, and you're forced to sit up. There's no way I'm gonna slouch like this. It's not comfortable, so I have to sit up. Prepares you and prepares your pelvis so well for labor because it knows that it's open, stretching your muscles, and they don't adopt to being nice and tight. They adopt to being nice and open. So I hope you've gotten to understand what it means to sit up and to sit in this manner, because it really helps you open up your pelvis, and it does help your outcome when it comes to how your baby is positioned and how they're able to come out through your pelvis. We teach this in our childbirth preparation classes, and there are 4 sessions, and in all those 4 sessions you get to know all the things that pertains to parenting, motherhood, breastfeeding, childcare, labor, and delivery. My name is Shiro Shera. If you have any questions, call, text, email, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Nurturing Moms.